Good day, good evening. Thank you for choosing to watch this video. This video is in reaction to an article I recently read about Mercedes' concerns or lamenting about their current car and their next step forward. So according to data, Mercedes, and I think it's accepted and clear, that the Mercedes currently W13 only performs best when it's the lowest to the ground as possible. We know it took Mercedes 7 races to get rid of 90% of the time the purposing or the very dangerous bouncing of the car, flooring at top speed, which has been determined to be extremely dangerous and to the driver's health. The opposite of it is that Red Bull is at its best when it's highest to the ground. Now, Mercedes, according to management, is struggling about the next direction or the following choice. Should Mercedes-Benz F1, the Formula One team, stay with the W13 and try to improve it without knowing exactly why the car is inconsistent? A month ago, the W13 was on pole. A month ago, Lewis Hamilton should have and would have won the race if it wasn't a bad luck. A month later, the current Mercedes, the same car W13, is 1.8 seconds behind. So Mercedes is facing the following decision. How do we improve a car we don't really understand? That's a great question, and I don't know how to do so. Should you put more money, try to understand the car, or should you go completely out and redesign a car from the ground up for the next year, 2023? With that risk is that you are going blind with no data from the 2022 car to improve or to build the 2023 car. It's a tough choice. The issue that Mercedes seemed to have, last time they talked about they're unable to generate heat, and that, it seems, is the power delivery of the car. It's one of them. The other issue is that they seem to be a very heavy car, and we all know in racing, weight is the enemy. Power to weight ratio makes a difference. And I'm kind of baffled by the fact that Mercedes, unlike Williams of the current, obviously now Williams the old days, unlike Sauber, unlike Aston Martin, Mercedes is an 8 times world champion. Mercedes is a German giant full of brainiacs. How does Mercedes find itself in a position where they appears to be almost like rookies? I am concerned, and certainly I feel bad, that Lewis Hamilton may have only 2 or 3 years, obviously if he wants to, using Alonso as a reference, could race until he's way past 40. And I believe he's 37. But how is Mercedes? How does it find itself struggling blind? This article really kind of make me question a lot of things. Amongst them, a lot of my subscribers, or team members I like to call us, say that Mercedes have lost a lot of staff. And for me, I haven't read that anywhere, but I do not get it. How do you lose your staff when you're still the champion? What is the reason behind it? Can someone tell me why someone would want to leave a winning team? Yes, Michael Masi ripped off Lewis Hamilton, but he still kept Mercedes the world champion. How is that possible that team members of Mercedes that would make a big difference would have chosen to leave Mercedes for another team? What also got me is that Mercedes spent the entire winter last year bragging about the appreciation of the change. I remember when one of those guys, the engineer, said, if you think our dominance of the past 8 years was due to luck, then wait till you see what we will do with the new car. So far, those that believe that was lucky are on the winning side. Obviously, I'm not on that side. Obviously, I know Mercedes is hugely talented. Obviously, I know they have the best driver of all time. But I'm worried, I'm concerned, and I don't get it. I have no answer to it. Wanted to share this after having read such an article that Mercedes is in a bind, and I don't get it. Would love to hear what you think. Is there a reason behind it? Is Red Bull really following rules and regulation? I talked about why it took the FIA 9 races, knowing what Red Bull and Ferraris were, the advantage was, for them to make a change. Thank you for watching this video. I can't wait to hear what you say. Why is Mercedes so out of sync? It's unusual. Good night. Thank you. God bless.